Let's feed some teas. Okay guys, welcome to feeding video. Hopefully we'll get through these kind of quickly. We'll probably do a dozen or so, maybe just a tad more. We'll have to see how things go. But we're going to start out with Avery. This is the Brachypelma elbowpulao juvenile male Nicaraguan. Let's see if he'll come out. The amount of teas depends on the amount of time between dropping prey items in and feeding response. Hopefully he will come out. Well, you're going to get killed in there, Cricket, but you can see. I can't see if you can see. He's back in there. You got the Cricket. Okay, well, I thought he would at least come out, but we'll move on. Okay, we'll have to see how this one goes. This is the female Cereocosmus ori that I just pulled the sack from. We're going to try and feed her again. She's still wandering around quite a bit. Oh, Cricket, that's pretty dumb if you go down in there, because she probably will get you there. I'm hoping if she eats, that'll take her mind off of things, but she's still young, so we'll probably give her some time. Maybe we'll get her through another molt, and then maybe try to find another male for her for another breeding later on, sometime next year, maybe. Nope, telephone. Come on, lady, you gonna come out? I'm afraid to pick this up because she's gonna be probably a little upset. There she is, right there. Yeah, I can't imagine what they go through. I mean, they don't have a lot of cognitive reasoning ability, or even cognitive, I don't want to say reasoning ability, cognitive ability, period. But moms sure know when egg sac is gone. So you would think that they have to understand certain things anyway. Come on, little lady. I'll feel a lot better if you at least eat. Now, she can double clutch, and she still is big. If you see her, she is still big. So, there is a possibility that she may just lay another egg sac for us, and that would be kind of interesting too. But, oh, are we interested? Yep. There we go. That's good. At least she's eating. So I will be selling the slings. I have a couple people that have some reserved, and then I'm trying to work something out with Pulp Friction, because I know that Alexandra wanted some, so I'll probably send some her way and some Ruth's way. For mostly reptiles, so they, those, I don't know how many Alexandra's going to want, but I figured I would just trade her for some things that I'd like. I'd like to get another Ephiopus rupescens, and she's got a lot of Ceratojaurus species that I don't have. I'm getting a Mariodonalis on an import, but I think she's got a Sanderi, and she's got some really cool Cereopagopus slings that I'm interested in, and yeah, again, I wouldn't mind another Cyananathus, definitely another Rufuscens. So I think the Rufuscens will be number one, and then we'll go from there. But we'll have to see how much what she wants. But I'll probably be selling the slings from. I have to figure out the price, probably between 30 and 40. That would be my guess. It'd probably be $40 is what I would like to sell them for. But again, if you buy more than 5, I would probably give you a little bit better of a deal. So we'll have to see. Again, and that's all hinging on how they do, from here, molting into their first instar and getting into their second instar and having a meal before I can send them off. So we'll have to see how it goes. But at least she ate, and we'll move on to some other ones. She's going to go. What is she doing? She's trying to go down into her little dugout area. Very interesting behavior. We're going to cover her back up so she feels secure again. Okay. Okay, this is the Nanducarchara, and she moves her little leaf around here on me. Yeah, we'll just take it out of there. Or we'll put it over here. Let's put it over here. Maybe that'll look kind of cool. Okay, let's see what she does. I'm feeding crickets today, probably for the most part. I went there just, and if you go to PetSmart, if you order like 36, you get them for one price, and then 51, you get them for, like a penny cheaper. And so you generally get 51 smalls, 51 of the large, which are basically more than like mediums than large. But because I need to feed the Balfours and I need to feed the assassin bugs, and we'll throw a couple crickets in with the centipede. So I like those better for those animals. So again, saving me money. But I think I ended up with like 70 or 80, because I don't even think she counted, to be honest with you. She just threw a bunch of them in a bag, and when I looked at the bag, there probably had to have been about 120 in there, and she dumped a bunch of them out. And she's like, yeah, it looks like 51 to me. And I was like, okay, if that's what you say. But oh yeah, mama, she is a beast. Get it. Where's it at? Come on, Miko. She is definitely one of my favorite tarantulas. I say that about everybody, but like I said before, if you ask a tarantula keeper what their favorite tarantula is, it's generally the one that's sitting in front of them at the moment. I just love the colors of these. I just totally love the colors of these. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're getting ready to do. There's still people doing tarantula tag. We're calling it Tarantula Tag Part 1, basically. And I've already written a handful of questions, well, more than a handful, about 12 to 15 questions for Tarantula Tag Part 2. I just have to figure out if I want to do it 8 questions, so we would call it something like Tarantula Tag Question Per Leg, something goofy like that, or Tarantula Tag 2, the Dirty Dozen questions, or Tarantula Tag 2 Baker's Dozen, which would be 13. I have to figure out what I want to do, and I don't want to get the questions too long so that the videos are too long. A good 10 to 15 minute video is pretty good for tarantula tags, but look forward to that coming out. I'm going to kick that off this time, and what my plan is to go from the United States to across the Atlantic. So I could tag somebody from the UK or somebody from Asia, or in Europe. I don't know if we have anybody from Australia in the group or not. We may, but we can. That's what I want to do, is tag back and forth. And the reason for that is because the last tarantula tag took a long time to get from the United States over to the Atlantic, and the people over here know each other much more than we know people over there. And then once it got over there, the people over there know people over there a lot better. So they would tag people from the UK. So what I want to do is to get the United States, the UK, and Asia and Europe all interacting with each other back and forth. So I think that we'll be able to create some different friendships that way. Like say Tarantula Dan, he's a great guy. I don't know him personally. I think I've only maybe talked to him once or twice, briefly, in just a response or something. But so hopefully something like that. Whether it's me or somebody else that tags him, they can, kind kind of create some kind of maybe friendship or bond. That I think that would be kind of cool, trying to work across the Atlantic like that. So that's my plan for that, and I'll probably kick that off sometime next week. So look forward to that. Maybe towards the end of the week we'll do that. And I'm gonna try to do something different with the video. Instead of me sitting here in front of it, I'm gonna try and like film myself in different places for each question. We'll do one down at the beach at Presque Isle. We'll do one down here at Elk Creek. We'll do one here. Maybe I'll do one in the car. You know, something like that. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, so look forward to that. And let's move on to who's next. Okay, here is my only confirmed female Brachypelma species. Now, again, I do have 2 that are suspected females, but this is the only, I have 3 suspected females. This is the only 100% confirmed female. This is the Brachypelma Baggins. This is Allison. Hammer, she is. I really don't like what she did with that leaf there, because it's just going to be hard for her to move around, but we're going to throw some crickets in there and we're going to see her probably go absolutely insane. Or not. Oh, I'm sure once the crickets get by her, she'll hammer them. Brachypelma Baggins are eating machines. There you go. They are eating machines. They generally do not skip meals if presented. I'm going to take that out because I don't like that leaf in there like that. The other cricket's coming backside. See if she grabs that one too. I'm sure she will. I really think that they're a very underrated species, to be honest with you. And I think it's just because of the ease of breeding them and the amount of babies that they have. You know, they're considered a throwaway tarantula, or, you know, just a everyday common kind of tarantula. But I really think that that's an unfair statement to them, because out of all the Brachypelma species that I've owned, or I do own at the present time, they definitely are probably the best eaters out of all of them. I don't have the albiceps to really go off of, because he didn't really eat much, because he came in kind of in the beginning parts of pre-molt. He ate one time for me prior to his molt yesterday. Yeah, I can always rely on her to give me a good takedown in a feeding video. So I did try to feed the Brachypelma shortderi. He got a little startled and went down into his burrow. He's got a piece of cork bark that's angled down into, and he kind of went down in there, and then he dug a burrow to the right, so he kind of like has an L-shaped burrow in there. And when he's freaked out, that's where he goes. So, okay. We got another Brachypelma male coming up, the Brachypelma sabulosum. We'll try and feed that one, and then move on from there. She's pretty good at doing some stuff. She likes to work. She likes to work the booty. All right. Okay, this is the Brachypelma sabulosum. I named this one Juan. This will be second feeding post-molt. We'll see if he'll actually come out this time. He'll come out to the beginning. He's a decent-sized spider. And you can see the difference. If he comes out, hopefully he'll come out, you'll be able to see the difference between him and a Brachypelma Baggins. You can already, if you can see the hair, I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me, oops, I'm dropping everything here. Oh yeah, so you'll be able to see the hair. See the red hair on his legs. Brachypelma Baggins do not have that, to the best of my knowledge. As one of the defining ways to figure it out. The problem is that Sericopelma rubronitans do, and the Sericopelma genus is a very close relative of the Afaunapelma genus. So I want to see this guy out, to be honest with you, because it very well may not be Brachypelma. It very well could be Cericopelma. I know that Amy raised this little guy up from a little tiny baby, so you know she was sold a sabulosum. But again, they're apparently not all that common in the hobby. Not saying that they're not out there, but there's a hole in this that generally I can get them to come out, or they'll just attack the stick. Come on, you're supposed to be a mellow dude. That's what I was told. Look, I don't want your food. I just want you to come out. Come on. Well, you don't want to budge, do you? So you didn't flick a hair. Please, just come out. Okay, now you're frustrating me. Come on. Boy, they are stronger than you think they are. I mean, not budging. I can't even budge it. Can't even budge him. You see, he's lifting his butt. You don't want to come out. You just don't want to come out. I was hoping maybe this cricket will go by him so he comes back at him. And all we really saw was a quick fang shot and what you're seeing now. But you could see how red the hairs are on the legs anyway of this guy. Are you threat posing in there? Oh, just booty popping. These coconut hides aren't all that big, but you'll be surprised how much spider can get into one of those things. So we'll have to try again next time that he'll come out. One of these days I'll catch him out and block his entrance so he can't get back in there, and we'll take some good pictures of him. All right, let's move on. Okay, here's Tawny. This is the Euathlus species red female. I don't have my piece of board back there because I take it out for the last enclosure because it's so much longer. I like using this wood back there because it breaks up that depth from the dresser. Kind of puts a kind of gives you a better feel for the enclosure itself too. She's inside her burrow. She's been spending a lot of time in there lately. Yeah, now what, cricket? She's hit or miss with eating. Sometimes I swear the crickets like jump and then they give themselves a heart attack. Want this? There you do. Oh, you're gonna stay in there though? I mean, that's cool, but another small one. There's one enough for you. No interest? I think you do. Come get it. There you go. Good girl. So I guess today was a hit, not a miss. Euathlus species red, the, I keep forgetting to say the common names, I apologize. The Chilean flame rump. Again, and people are still, you know, is it Euathlus, is it homeoma? I don't know. I mean, based on what they're saying in Chile, they're homoeoma. There she is. Such a sweet, docile little tarantula. You can do just something, or I'm going to have to close you up and put you away, because no one wants to watch you just sit there. Oh, of course, as soon as I'm getting ready to hit the stop button, there you are. There she be. Face full of cricket. Now let's move on. We still got probably 3-4 more to go. Okay, here's one of the channel favorites. This is Arkham, the Chromatopelma cyanopubescens, the green bottle blue. We're going to give him two crickets. The first one just barely hit the ground. You gonna get that other one, big boy? You're not gonna get the other one? Come on now. You don't know it's there, do you? There you go. You missed it. It's right there. Did you drop one to get the other one? That's what you did. Oh, I'm sure that this tripod's going to start to spread. And the camera's going to drift. It's right there. Yeah, you know it's there, big boy. Get it. Get it. There you go. Yeah, it's just water. Just watered. All right, that was Arkham. I gotta see who's next. Oh, I think I know. I think we'll probably end with Brachypelma amelia, Brachypelma homori, and we're going to try and feed the ornithoctone species louse again and see, well, what we can come up with. Okay, here's Haley, the male Brachypelma amelia. Oh yeah, he doesn't waste time. Good boy. He's a good filmer. Well, not he's. I'm the good filmer. He's the good filmee. I'm not really a good filmer, but he's a good eater. Let's put it that way. Generally, don't waste a lot of time with him. What I'm going to do is get rid of this big, huge water bowl, though, because I'm not real fond of that big thing in there. A couple small ones in there. Its place. Put 2 little water bottles in there, or water bottles, water dishes. You gonna do anything there, Haley, or are you just gonna them crickets right there. Oh, you lost one. It's coming up there. There you are. See, that's the one you lost. How'd you lose that one? So you kind of got 2 takedowns and 1 fake takedown in this little clip. We're going to see what old Obi does coming up here in a second. Okay, I know Obi's hungry because he's easily tickled out. At least he was the first time anyway. What happened? There it is. There you go, big guy. There's another one out there for you. Just thought you'd like to know that. It's right here. Come on, get it. There you go. Come on, get him. Get him. Cricket's going to play smart now. We're going to stay still. Do I need to give you an assist? I didn't mean you, Cricket. Come on, Obi. What are you waiting there? You let him go again. Come on, Haley's like. There you go. I was gonna say Haley's like 3/4 of your size, little Brachypelma Amelia, and he took down 2 without any problems. Oh yeah, you can come out. Everybody will be absolutely thrilled with that. Yeah, come on out. Oh no. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Okay, well, we got one more we're going to try, and then that's going to be the end of it. Okay, this is the ornithoctony species louse. As soon as I get this cover back to where I want it, we'll get the light in there. Again, she'll I don't know, the cricket's going back there, so I don't know. I was hoping the cricket would come this way. I'm sure she's already got it. I put 2 in there, hoping that, you know, if one went an oddball way, which that one did, it went behind, that, oh yeah, she definitely has it. You can see her little feetsies moving there. So we'll have to do what we did last time and see what we can get as far as a view is concerned. I have no idea where that other cricket went to. There she be. And there's another cricket in there somewhere, I just don't know where. Actually, no, there isn't. She's got them both. She has one in her chomps and one there on the ground, see it? Now, one of these days we'll actually get a really good feeding video out of her, but She's twerking, I think. So I think I said before that I did venturally look at the other species louse, and that one does look female also. I think I did say that already in a different video. Okay, well, I appreciate everybody's patience for these longer feeding videos. I know this wasn't a ton of tarantulas in here, and there was, you know, again, some talking. The next time I do a feeding video, we'll do the edit part, so I'll just kind of introduce the tarantula, feed it, and then I can cut out the you know, the middle fluff stuff, I guess. I know some people enjoy listening to me talk, but there's also people that don't enjoy listening to me talk. They just want to see some action, and, you know, they'd rather see 30 tarantulas in a 40-minute video than 10 tarantulas in a 28-minute video, you know. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see everybody soon. We're closing in on that 1,000. I mean, well, we're closing in on 900, but every subscription helps. So, you know, please, let's try to get this channel to 1,000 at least. After that, I'm not going to really worry too much, but I really like to get to that 1,000 mark. Yeah. So thanks for watching again, and have a great and wonderful weekend.